Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is WolfbaneGaming, and we're back again with a brand new video on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This is going to be the review. It's gonna be no spoilers, so let's jump straight into it. This game released in 2017. It was created by Infinity Ward. It's actually a very unique Call of Duty experience. It tried to do something different, and it succeeded very well in doing what I wanted. So yeah, I really enjoyed this Call of Duty. The story of it was amazing. The uniqueness of it was amazing. The zombies was okay. The multiplayer was absolutely shit on release, unfortunately. But lately, since I started playing it again, it has actually gotten better, which is actually really good. And I just killed myself with a black hole. Whoopsie. As you can see, the guns are slightly spacey, and that is because this game is actually in space. I'm not going to spoil that much of the game, but let's jump straight back into what we were talking about the story. In the story, you play as Captain Reyes of the Retribution. Your goal is to destroy the forces from Mars, who just want to destroy the Earth and blah blah blah. So your goal is to stop them by any means necessary. It's a really good story, and that is basically all I can say about the story without spoiling too much. So yeah, that's the story. The guns are actually really smooth. The operators are amazing. Each ability is unique to that certain operator. As you can see, the kill streaks are basically the same as they are in every Call of Duty. Care package, UAV, a couple other things. Unfortunately, that can be said for all Call of Duties. They all have technically the same kill streaks, just slightly different depending on what company created that certain Call of Duty. Oh. Okay, so now let's talk about zombies. So zombies, the first map was called Zombies in Spaceland. It's like a zombie theme park, really. It's basically a movie. So yeah, it's a weird perspective on zombies this time around, but I found it quite charming, especially if you're playing with friends. If you're playing on your own, then yeah, it's quite boring, like any zombies is. But if you don't want to do zombie survival, you can always do zombies boss fights, which they must have added after I stopped playing the game. But yeah, it's a good Call of Duty, especially now after 5 years of being out. But when the game first came out, you literally couldn't do anything on multiplayer unless if you went into hardcore. And for those of us that love core instead of hardcore, it was definitely a downside to the game. So I didn't really play that much 5 years ago when the game came out, because I didn't want to do hardcore all the time. So it meant I missed out on a lot of good stuff for the game. I didn't bother with DLCs or anything. This one, oh crap. Okay, so multiplayer. Well, zombies and multiplayer has their own leveling system for guns and your actual level, which is good. There we go. Right, so multiplayer. Kill streaks, basically all the same as any other Call of Duty. Like I said before. The maps are also unique, because you got some that's in space, you got some that's on planets, you got some like this that's in space stations, with the gravity turned off, so when you die, your body floats. Which is pretty cool. As you can see, every time my calling card comes up, you did actually have the option to create your own emblems, which is awesome. Not many Call of Duty does that, so the perks and all that for this game was actually really cool. The weapons are amazing, and they actually added the feature where you can get DLC weapons by getting a variant of that certain weapon in the supply drops or gunsmith boxes. I believe that's what they're called in this one. So yeah, there's that. At the moment I'm using the Exion, which is a DLC weapon. It's also definitely my favourite gun in the game. It's an assault rifle, energized assault rifle. My secondary is the sniper rifle, the XBS longbow, which was the only bolt action sniper rifle in the game until they added the DLC snipers, which were all like throwbacks to old sniper rifles from the previous games. So that's basically all I can say about the game without spoiling too much. I will just say this last thing about the story. I wish there was a sequel to this game. Just like Call of Duty Ghosts, this game ended on such a nice spot for a sequel. Unfortunately, this ending was, in my opinion, much sadder than the Call of Duty Ghosts one. But the game itself is actually pretty damn amazing. I love this story. It's heartwarming at the end. It's different to any other Call of Duty. And it also allows you to live out one of your fantasies of flying a spaceship, basically. So this was a Call of Duty space story that everyone wanted but never asked for, because they didn't exactly know how it would work. But then this game came out and it was definitely a really good story, a really good Call of Duty game. My only wish is that they didn't just focus on the story before releasing the game. They should have polished out the multiplayer as well. But apart from that, this game was definitely a hit when it comes to the story, but hit and miss when it comes to the zombies and multiplayer, which is unfortunate, but you can't win at everything. My review for this game is now complete. It's just time to give out the rating, which is going to be a 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. That is my rating for this game. It's a really good Call of Duty when it about the story. Multiplayer, it's definitely better now than it was when the game came out. But Infinity Ward was just trying to copy Black Ops 4 and all the other Call of Duties with jetpacks. They should have just been focusing on the multiplayer without any special jumps and stuff. If they did, then the multiplayer would have been better at launch. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, turn the notification bell, and join Wolfgang by hitting my subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, WolfbaneGaming, signing off.